It is 590307.
Hi, I'm Alice Carone. Every night at this time, we feature your favorite products with the HSN savings you love. Well, tonight, shop the hottest deals on gorgeous fashion and jewelry pieces. It'll be hard not to feel fabulous when you put these on. And if you want more fantastic options, download our HSN mobile app. Discover new items and exclusive deals, all with the touch of a button on your phone. Search app on hsn.com to learn more.
Tell us about your moisture infusion cream.
So girls, I'm not allowed to have favorites, all right? I'll be slapped after, but I have to say, and Nancy and Vonda know, they're all looking at me like, we know, this is my favorite cream. Here's why it's so clever. It's a brand new, it's a Hydra concept. What does that mean? We've taken something called Aquasil and Maramoist. Now, if Sarah and I put our finger in there, it's going to look to all of you at home like we're touching a cream. But watch this. This is a transformational technology. Now look what happens. You touch it and it actually breaks open and floods the skin with over 1,000 times its own weight in water. So think about when your skin is flat and squished and it looks dry and dull and leathery and lined, and you're thinking, gosh, I need that infusion. Watch this, we're gonna show you on the animation so you can really see just how clever this is. Because again, you've got the marine ingredients, the Aquasil, the Maramoist, the Padina Bavonica. So you know why sea sponges are all inflated.
Right.
Because they're sitting in this.
And you have to harvest these ingredients?
We have to hand harvest. And the only, and here goes, you're seeing, that's your flattened skin. That's why it looks wrinkled on the top, because it's all squashed down, feeling flat, looking dull, looking leathery. Look how this is able to go whoosh and just put that suppleness and softness, and I call it the wet cushion. And then now, girls, the jar there is your normal jar. That's the 30 mil.
Right.
This is 100 mil. So you're getting
almost 4 times.
Nearly 4 times
Nearly 4 times the size, and everyone's loving it. 93% said the skin felt more hydrated and drenched in moisture. 90% said the skin was smoother with the appearance of an improved texture. And it's pretty simple. Dry skin is wrinkled skin. Would you rather be a raisin or a grape?
That's right. You know, you heard Vonda say
I'd rather be a grape, but this is what happens. It's harder and harder for our skin to attract the moisture.
And you know, I was trying to think of you think of it like your skin gets like this. You saw it in the animation. So just like when that plant, when the Padina Bavonica is in the ocean, it can be flat. This is your skin, and then you want it to reinflate. You want it to kind of push it back open and give you that gorgeous cushioning that you saw in the animation.
Yeah, it reminds me of those plants in the desert.
Yes.
You know, when it's been a dry spell and then all of a sudden they get that rain.
I know.
And everything just sort of bursts to life. I mean, this is what your skin has been waiting for.
We're really excited because it actually is the world's first out-of-office dermal filler. And all you do is you click the pen, you will take off the silver cap, instructions come with it, and you simply pick the deepest lines, the furrows, and fill them in. Now, the reason this is really unique and really different, often you've got to go and have pain, spend a lot of money,
have to go to a doctor,
set up appointments. Exactly, it's a big deal. We've been able to put 4, for the first time ever, world's first, 4 hyaluronic acids all inside of your syringe, along with Matrixyl Synth 6. So there's nothing else in there. It's really clever, girls. It works in 7 days. And we all know that when you hit age 50, you lose 50% of your pure hyaluronic acid. So nasolabial folds increase, deep furrows, the parenthesis lines. But watch, we've taken the 4 hyaluronics. They all have a different molecular weight. So 2 know to penetrate, and 2, meet them on the surface to finish the filling. So they're really, this is not for fine lines and little baby lines. This is if you've really got the deep lines, furrows, and major aging.
I want you to look at some of these before and afters, because I've never seen before and afters done with the product that again, it goes on. You don't apply this everywhere. Just where those deep lines are. So everybody talks about hyaluronic acid, hyaluronic acid. What's so amazing about this is going in 2 different levels. So you've got 2 different molecular sizes of hyaluronic acid. Some are going way down, some are in the middle, but then there's 2 that go just below and sit right there and seal everything in so you're not losing it. So you get the build up of hyaluronic acid. That's why you get a result like this.
This is what we were squealing about.
I love this.
I mean, girls, this is, notice that we're not showing you someone who's 20. We're showing you women who really have not just a fine line or a fine wrinkle. These are deep furrows. All the women we're showing you are over 65. This is not just an instant thing. This is a permanent thing that you're going to apply. Now, Nancy's done half of her face. So wherever she feels number 11s, forehead lines, out to the side of the mouth, out to the side of her eye. And we're gonna show you the difference when you apply this. You put the syringe directly into the deep line or furrow or wrinkle, and then just leave it there.
And just wait. Ladies, we're gonna give you amazing results in just 1 week. It's only $16.65. This is something you wanna use at night and the morning, Kathy?
Yes, morning or night. You can use both if you feel that you're heavily lined. Nancy, we're looking at your half face. We can clearly see, but Nancy, you were kind of our test pilot. What did you feel about your results?
Yes, I was the test. Kathy's guinea pig. And 1 week I used it in my deep wrinkles and I was blown away with what happened. And at 74, my wrinkles are gone and people wonder what happened to me. Well, my secret weapon happened to me.
Look at that. You know what? It's not instant, but the long-term benefits of this are amazing. And I love being able to say that this is an out-of-office dermal filler. So we've been talking a lot about hyaluronic acid, and everybody's been hearing about it and the benefits of firming. What Kathy was able to do was change the structure, the molecules of unique hyaluronic acid. Some are going in deeper, some are in the middle, some are on the surface, and then some even seal that surface off. That's why you get this kind of dermal filler out of office that nobody else has. It smooths out the roughness and it plums up the skin in 1 week.
Exactly, and what's really clever, girls, you're seeing Nancy, now Nancy's 74. Look at her forehead, look at the sides of her eyes. You saw her do half her face. The reason this is key, a lot of women right now want to go and have dermal filling and plumping.
Oh yeah.
Because when skin doesn't have that, it flattens, it sinks, it droops.
Thin,
Exactly. Whereas when you're putting this on, it's the first time ever that we found this out of office dermal filler with all 4 hyaluronic acids.
That's amazing.
So it's very, very intense. I would say if you don't think you have deep lines, deep wrinkles, this would be almost too powerful of a treatment.
It's true.
You literally, it goes direct fill into the deepest wrinkle. You don't use it all over the face. Again, it would be too much.
Too much.
So you're gonna literally, like, even if I pick a line on my wrist and you simply just squeeze the syringe, you can see, and there it is going right into the line, right into the wrinkle. You can then pat and then just, that's it.
You
Follow
don't
with
go
the rest of your skincare.
Yeah, you don't go over your entire face.
No.
So is it right here that's driving you crazy? Just right there. Is it maybe around the eye area? This is safe enough to use on your eye area and designed for all skin types. Again, but this is not for those of you that just have fine lines and wrinkles.
No.
This was specifically designed for deep furrows, and that's why we're able to say out-of-office dermal filler, because we're able to change that. We're able to plump that up. And so it's remarkable that Kathy is the first to come up with the dermal filler that actually goes deeper, middle, up, and seals it. So the more you use this, even though we're just showing you results in just 1 week, which is great. When was the last time you saw results from skincare in 1 week? Imagine in 30 days, in 60 days, how much better it's going to be. And again, a little bit goes a long way. So we're only showing you results in 1 week, but it doesn't plateau because you get that buildup of that hyaluronic acid, so it gets better and better. So you get more of a plump look the more that you use it. So start off using morning and night till you get that achievable result that you want. And then maybe you want to use it once every other day. So that's what's remarkable. Once you get that result, it's not like you've got to keep using it. You just go ahead and maintain that result. So try it today. I mean, we took $20 off a world launch product. And when you think about Pry and Kathy's entire team and where they come from, it's exciting to get new filler technology that's not out on the market yet. It's only here at HSN.
Exactly.
And a lot of us
World
don't want
launch tonight.
We don't want to see a doctor. We want to go ahead and do something at home, but get amazing results, right?
Exactly. And think about that, girls. Like we all see in magazines, and we might be thinking, I need to go and have that done, but it's not affordable. It might be painful. It might have a risk. I really can't take the time to constantly go to the appointment.
Expensive.
For the exactly, Amy. For the first time ever, girls, this puts the power in your hands. So you take your syringe.
Wow.
You target, and notice again on our models, everyone's over 65. We think it's insulting to show you women who are 16, 18, 20, because that's not who would have major aging. But attack the forehead lines, attack the lines at the side of the eye. Look at around her mouth. That's where we get some of the deepest indentations.
In the eye area.
Exactly.
Those crow's feet, those were decades to get.
Yeah. And this is the
Kathy.
first time ever, girls. It's a world first that you can literally buy your own syringe. All you do is snap off the cap. It targets into the deep line. Oh, I mean, girls, now look at that woman that's not in months or 30 days or 60, in 1 week.
Wow.
Now imagine if you were paying the top price and going off to have something more done.
Oh, yeah.
And you were thinking, gosh, can I afford all these thousands of dollars? And I have to keep going back every few weeks or every couple of months. Look at what you can do in your own home.
Look at the difference.
Right there.
In 1 week, and a lot of
Wow.
ladies are asking how
Yes.
much, like Denise says, on our live right now feed on or actually Amy Morrison on HSN Facebook page, Denise wants to know how much is in the syringe or how many uses can I get from it? And I think that all depends on how and where you're using it.
It
right?
does. So it really would depend, Denise, on how often, how much you're going to apply. I would recommend once a day. If you're heavily lined and wrinkled, you can increase it. And that's the beauty of it, because you can just take your syringe.
Yeah, a little
and
bit
you go
goes a long way.
A tiny little bit. So I would say you've got at least a 3-month supply. But girls, don't forget, you're not using this all over the face.
No,
You're going
no.
right into a line, into a furrow, where you feel that the skin has collapsed. And don't forget, normally when you're looking at something, it might have 1 hyaluronic acid.
Right.
We've got all 4. By the way, no animal testing.
Nope, you're Leaping Bunny certified.
Leaping Bunny certified, and in 1 week, you're gonna see results. And what we want you to do, take your before and after picture, come join Nancy. Come join, oh, Vonda, we didn't get to Vonda.
Oh, Vonda, we got to show Vonda real
Well,
quick.
Vonda was really excited because she felt she had a lot of lining from the
really?
sun.
See, there's a
So-
lot of damage there from that sun, ladies, and a lot of, oh, look at this. I can see the side.
Look at the, oh.
Now, Vonda, how long have you been using that?
Well, Kathy, you just gave this to me about a week ago. I'm 64. And I'm always out in the sun. I love riding my bike, kayaking, so a lot of deep wrinkles were coming on this 64-year-old skin. And I wanted to go and have something a little more different done in an office, but you had me try this for 7 days. I put it on definitely in one of my deepest wrinkles, and you can see the big difference.
Oh my gosh.
All the little lines, not here.
Look at the difference in 1 week, ladies, and I want to stress, don't just look at your face. Because I want to say Joan
Great point.
is asking us right now on
Joan's
Facebook.
Brilliant.
Can I use this on my neck? Oh, Joan, baby, honey, take it down the neck.
Yes. I will tell you what, I mean, you've looked at
gorgeous.
Nancy,
Yes.
you've looked at Vonda, and you know, Joan, I have to tell you, wherever you are, I'm so thrilled with your idea, because Think about when you get the deep lines on your neck, and as you know, we're known as the Nexperts. This would be the perfect thing. I wouldn't want you to waste it. It's very intense, very concentrated, but you could even paint this into lines and then follow with your neck cream.
Okay, and I've got to show everybody, we are very busy.
I already use the throat and décolleté cream, but I just fell more in love with it when I saw this brand new packaging.
I love this jar.
Me too. It's like an Aurora Borealis.
Yes, it is.
It's so pretty with the
Beautiful.
tulips for spring. But let's be honest, girls, it's what's inside the jar, right? And this is nearly 4 times the size.
4 times the size, girls. Look at that lady on your screen. Faces lie, throats give you away, necks give you away. We want you to take the Turkey to Swan Challenge 1 week only, and if you don't think you've got amazing results, send it back, because for you, for all of us, it could be turkey neck, double chin, deep lines, wrinkles. Is it weight gain? Is it weight loss? How often do we naughty ladies and guys, by the way, are we creating more aging in this area? Why? Because we're going like this all day. On our phones, on a tablet, creating even more aging. But this area is going to age 10 to 15 times faster than your face. So you have to be using the #1 selling neck cream here at HSN.
And with the #1 top selling cream, when we talk about the results, we're gonna take lots of testimonials on this, because this is always and has been the #1 all-time bestseller, from Germany to Italy to the UK to London. Well, UK and London are the same
France,
thing, but right. But when you get this product, and if you have it, 1-866-376-8255. A lot of us stock up. Even if we already have it, we'll stock up because we want the jar. The jar is a limited edition, and a lot of you go, okay, well, what happens when I run out? Well, guess what? Just if you get another jar to restock on hsn.com, you could scoop it. Refill it in this jar. These are collector editions. So make sure, with almost 3,000 already spoken for, who would you like to speak to
Well,
first?
we're gonna go to Nancy first, I believe, and we're gonna be showing her neck. I gave the game away, sorry guys.
That's okay.
But we were gonna look,
At least I didn't do it.
we want you all to really look and think, if my neck looked like this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, are you 20? Are you 40? Are you 60? How old is that neck though? No tree trunk lines, no turkey neck, no double chin, beautiful luminosity, cushion, spring back, bounce, elasticity. So you could be 20 and your neck may not look that good. Now girls, when we pan out, we're going to find, shockingly, that neck belongs, that décolleté, to Nancy, who's 74. And I have to tell you, all our models came to us as customers. And Nancy came to me, I didn't even know her, and her neck didn't look like that, did it, Nancy?
It did not. I like to laugh and say I almost tackled Kathy when I heard about the throat cream, because I happened to be here for something else, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is my answer, because my face and throat didn't match. And can you see the difference? It's turned back the age, time. It has, my confidence is unbelievable. I was a school principal, and I didn't think about this. So I had neglected things, and sure enough, age took over. Now, I am never guessed to be this age. And what do you think my husband thinks about my neck now?
Ooh, now, careful, Robin, don't get Nancy loose.
I know, I was gonna say TMI.
He loves it.
Oh, look at that smile.
But you know, Nancy, it is unbelievable, because there is no turkey neck. There's no shriveled skin. And for so many of us, whether we're 20, 30, 40, and just 50, we look down and see shriveling. And you feel like you can't wear a low, you can't wear a slinky cocktail dress because you think, no, I'm pushing up shrivel. Why would I show that?
Right, and then think about how dismal and awful spring and summer are, because the temperatures rise and you're still wanting to wear things covered already. or a scarf to cover that area. And it's so tough. If
know.
you've got that thin, crepey turkey neck and you want to uplift, firm, tighten, help the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles so you don't have those trunk lines, this is a #1 bestseller for good reason. Today, we're doing nearly 4 times the size for $38. Beautiful crystal packaging. It's absolutely stunning for spring. That's why nearly, I think almost over 2,800 have been spoken for, with free shipping and 4 flexible payments of $9.50. But Kathy, when we talk about the formulation, I mean, it is all about the ingredients.
It's our #1 best-selling product worldwide. We're known as the Nexperts. We have a neck bar in the Dorchester Hotel in London. And when you see this, look at this SEPI lifting proprietary technology that goes onto the neck. You want to apply from below the bust. Now, if this is your neck, watch. Firming the appearance of skin. Helping uplift the appearance of skin. On goes this amazing mesh. And when that mesh goes on, you can feel it. And you know, girls, it's the #1 best-selling neck and throat cream here at HSN.
Right, 40 years.
Prize, no, exactly. So there's a reason that day in, day out, millions of women want to come back to this. But look, I just want to show you this. I want to quickly show April if we can. There's the wiggle, there's the wave. Look at the built-in elasticity. And you know, you can imagine why you want to tuck that under the bust, come up over the décolleté, up over the neck, out to the back of the neck, but also hit the jawline. And that's why we want to show April very, very quickly.
Let's do it. We have time.
Because I know we're a little tight on time.
Yeah.
But April, I want to show your jaw because you were the one that really kind of started this fad with putting it along the jaw and tucking it under.
I did. That's exactly where my problem area is my droopy jowls. And I also had the problem with the crinkles between the breasts.
Right.
Well, it didn't take 7 days. It took 1, maybe 2 days. And when I woke up the next morning, everything was pressed out like an iron. The crinkles were gone. And I'm a former beauty queen, so we all have a reputation to live up to, and we all want to age gracefully. So I don't have to worry about competing with those younger girls. I'm just right there with them, you know, aging gracefully at 48 and feeling like I'm 28.
Yeah.
You look incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I love what she said, aging gracefully.
I know.
You know, because we all want to have that confidence. I also love what she said about the crinkles between, you know, like when you, because I'm a side sleeper, so this to me, like when you started talking about those crinkles, I was like, ooh, I'm not seeing too many lines here, but I'm seeing them from side sleeping. So I want you to try this. So just think even down to the décolleté, up to the jaw lines, nearly 4 times the size, 3,000 now spoken for, free shipping, and here are the results after 1 week.
I know, that lady is 74, so she's the same age as Nancy. Look at her face, fabulous, you might say.
This is a way to smooth your hair, straighten your hair, make your hair manageable, beautiful, shiny, and you don't need Martino around to do it. You can do it yourself. Martino's here standing by, so I want to dive right in and get you all the details on this. It's $99. It's free shipping and handling. It's $33 on your credit card, and it's a very exciting new tool that we're launching today for the very first time. You call this your, what do we call it? Your heat blade straightening comb.
Yes.
Heat blade straightening comb. So let's check it out with Martino. This is really smart,
Isn't this
Martino.
cool, right?
I love it.
So basically how this works, you can see underneath this little shield, there's 21 of these gold ceramic and tourmaline plates, 21 of them, but they're protected. So no matter where you touch it, it's warm, but it's not hot. However, look how in just one pass, she took that hair by herself and turned it right into this with one simple pass.
Stop it. Look at how silky
amazing,
this is
right?
too.
You can keep doing your hair.
Absolutely amazing. So it's, what I love is that it is, you don't burn yourself with this, first of all, because you don't have anything hot, because that's what happens to me with my straightening iron.
Sure.
I always get the little burns.
On your hairline, right?
Right. So it's easier to use, but it has the comb, so you kind of just comb through. Can you do all the
Your hair is perfect because you would just go like this with it, you know. But even on short hair, like on my hair, for example, like if you have hair that's just a couple inches long and you have a hard time straightening it, you can just put those teeth right in. You notice it's right at my scalp, not burning it, and straighten. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice Johnny Bravo coif, you know?
Perfect.
So, yeah.
I love that. This is really cool.
And I'll show you how it turns on, which is pretty nice too, because you just hold this button right here for 2 seconds, and then it automatically turns on and defaults to number 1, which is the lowest setting. You press it again, it goes to 2. Press it again, it goes to 3, which is 385 degrees. And that's what Brandy's using right now on her hair. But we've only been here for 3 minutes and she's almost done the top and side of her whole head.
You see that? I love that she's doing this herself, you guys. Look at how easy she's able to just take very, very, very curly hair and just smooth it out in a snap. That is such a smart tool. Look at that. I mean, that is so easy.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm so buying this. I absolutely need this because I have very curly hair myself.
Sure.
So to get it even like this smooth takes me forever.
Well, and see, if you look at someone like Kelly, right? So she has heavily processed hair, so you don't want to overheat it and cause damage.
Right.
She's able, go ahead, you can show her. She's able to go through her hair with one pass and take that frizz out. So imagine if normally, this is air dried by the way, all the models were washed and air dried.
Okay.
We didn't blow them out with a round brush.
Okay.
We didn't put any product in it because I really wanted your viewers to see exactly what they can get. Sure.
Look at that. And the comb really guides it, doesn't it?
It slides right through.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Normally a regular straightening iron, I'd have to go 12 times. Over and over
and that's just frying your hair.
Over again to get it smooth, right?
Yeah, and that's just frying it. Make sure you comb your section out for me, Kelly.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
There you go. Yep, you want to make sure you comb your hair before you...
It's kind of like no learning curve with this.
No, and you can't burn yourself.
I mean, it's like using a brush.
Yeah, I love that you can't burn yourself. If you're just tuning in, I mean, look, it's warm, but it's not hot. And that's what's so awesome. Because, you know, like you said, when you flat iron your hairline, a lot of times you'll see women with little burn marks on their hairline. But, I mean, Brandy's almost done, and you're going to see her before and after, you know, and I'm telling you, for her, she's an hour and a half normally to do her hair. And I think she told me at home the other day, it took you about 15 minutes to do your whole head. 15 minutes.
No kidding.
From an hour and a half of normally
Look at this,
washing,
you guys. By the way, this is on free shipping. All of our hair care right now is on free shipping and handling. But if you love your hair to look smooth and you want a tool that's going to do it in the fastest, easiest way possible, that you, again, can do yourself, and it's safer. That's what I like about it. It's much safer because the heat element, you don't have to worry about that touching your skin, which is great. But it really, I love it because you're not, it's not two different
It's easy on your
plates.
wrist and your forearm because you don't have to squeeze anything together. But let's say you want some volume in your crown, but you want it straight.
Right.
Same thing. You can just take it the way you would want it to go, and when you lift back, there she's got that nice volume in the back of her head.
That's fantastic.
So, I mean, this is not a flat iron. Flat irons sometimes tend to make the hair so straight that it's like straw-like,
exactly.
right? This gives you straight.
It makes our hair flat.
Correct. This gives you straight with like sexy volume and life to the hair.
Body. But look at how curly her hair is, you guys. I mean, have you ever seen a curling iron, or not a straightening iron, that will go in one pass?
One pass.
One pass.
And what makes this different too, because about a year ago there was a trend of these hot brushes. Remember the hot brushes that came out?
Right.
And they were just like little knobs and they really didn't work. And what makes this so incredible is if you look close, you're gonna see that's a mini flat iron plate and there's 21 of them. 21 of them, and because of the way they're spaced apart, the pressure from the hair being condensed as you go through does all the work for you. There's nothing to squeeze, nothing to hold. She's almost done. 7 minutes we've been out here. I haven't touched her hair except to show you that little volume. And in about probably less than a minute, I'm gonna bring up her before and after. Kelly's done.
And she's doing pretty big segments. You know, I'm noticing that. She's not doing like a little itty bitty piece at a time. I mean, that's a nice big section of hair she's doing. Look at that go to town, you guys. That is so special and unique. And for $99, you know, one trip to the stylist is gonna cost that or more. We all know that, right? And we can never get our hair to look the way we want it to normally. So this is going to help you smooth your hair. It still leaves body in your hair. Look at how she did that herself.
Yeah, so where's her before shot? Let's take a look, because this is,
that looks great.
This is like gigantic before shot. Look.
Oh my gosh.
So what's so incredible is
this
that...
shocking to you?
Yeah, no, I love.
I bet you love this.
I love this thing.
I'm telling you, I am so buying this.
I'm telling you, if this doesn't, if this isn't a game changer for you, send it back. It's a game changer.
Yes.
And when you get it home, feel free. You can always email me, martino@martinocartier.com. If you have questions that pertain to your hair, you can send me pictures of your hair, and I'll call you and I'll walk you through it. But this is about you being able to be empowered because you now can do your own hair, which you just saw. 8 minutes.
Did you have
she did
any
this whole
idea
thing.
when you signed up for this gig that this would work this great on your hair?
No, not at all. Not at
Honestly.
all. I thought we'd have to really work it and have a lot of trouble with it.
Right.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, you guys. You saw. I mean, that's incredible.
Absolutely. And this
it looks like a different head of hair.
Thank you.
It does
Even
look
your
like a different
color
head of
looks
hair.
better. I mean, everything. It looks shinier.
And I'll tell you why it's shiny. So with the ceramic technology, that seals the cuticle. And when the cuticle's sealed, it can reflect light, which makes it look more youthful and more vibrant. Here you go. Here you can see in the animation. But I'll tell you what, having 21 ceramic tourmaline plates going through your section of hair is why, as you notice, she took a big section. She was able to take a big section. That hair goes in frizzy, comes out smooth. It glides super fast through the hair. You can't burn yourself. You're protected with that thermo shield, and it has an automatic shutoff. It has a professional length cord, you know, so this is a professional tool that...
Had you ever, I'd never seen a tool like this.
No, we went back and forth and engineered this a few times before I was finally satisfied with it. And now this is the proof, watching these two beautiful women have hair that normally is so out of control they have to throw it in a ponytail. And now in 9 minutes, she finished the whole top and left side of her head. Wait till you see her before shot.
And you guys saw it works on short hair. I mean, you saw Martino do his hair. Works on short hair, works on long hair, works on super curly, frizzy hair.
Check it out. Here
It
comes
works
her before
on
shot.
wavy
Look at
hair.
that.
Look at that.
And she did it herself.
Stop it.
She did it herself. If that's not empowering, I don't know what is.
Okay, do you just, can you believe this?
It's amazing.
That is, I mean, you did that yourself. That is absolutely incredible.
It's an unbelievable tool. It's a game changer. It is a game changer for any woman.
Before and after. This is the same woman. She came in a couple hours ago with her beautiful, natural, big curly hair, and now she has this fabulous, shiny, smooth, luxurious hair.
Do me a favor.
You would
swing
never
your hair
guess.
around. I want you to swing it hard. Watch how her hair is open, it's flowing, it's light, there's no oil in it, there's no grease in it, it hasn't been flat ironed to make it like straw.
Her hair feels like silk.
Yeah, right?
It's silky, it's shiny.
Yes.
I can't get over the shine factor these girls are getting. Show that before and after again.
Yeah.
I had no idea your hair looked like that in the before.
And
I mean, oh my goodness gracious sakes alive.
The best part is she did it herself right here in front of you. I didn't touch it.
I mean, we knew your hair was very, very curly, but she had big, very curly, frizzy hair, and now she has this sleek, gorgeous, and like you said, it's not pin straight.
I hate that
So
look.
many, the straightening irons, they just make our hair look so flat and so straight, and you don't get this kind of result. She still has body.
No, if her hair was flat iron when
bouncy.
when she swings her head around and you see that hair flowing, that shows you that there's no oils in it, no heavy pomades. This is no camera tricks. This is light, flowy, gorgeous, soft, sexy hair that she did herself. But imagine if you had really long hair. How long would this take you to blow this hair out straight? Well, with the heat blade, she's
40
able,
minutes?
yeah, at least.
At least?
She's able to let this hair air dry, take a really big section, and simply put the blades in and slide. It's that simple. Now, wait till you see her before shot. I mean, this was done big sections of hair, right? Check out her before shot. That's a lot of hair to blow dry if you don't have a tool like this.
No doubt.
I mean, that's just crazy.
That is crazy. Again, can you believe it? Are you ever able to get your hair to do this?
Oh, not all the time.
Right. I mean, that would be that's a big job to get all that hair, to get this smooth and this nice. Look at that.
Now, see how I over-directed that a little bit to give her a little bit of lift right there, right? So you can get that volume even on this long hair. All I did was push that in and over-direct it. Now she's got that volume. Now see how it's flat on this side? I'll come around and give her a little bump on this side.
Yeah, I am so buying this. I swear. I mean, as soon as I get off the air, I'm getting mine. I think this is the coolest tool. For those of us that are using straightening irons, this is better.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this
This is better than what we're doing.
I'm really proud of this
Better than what
tool.
we're using.
We don't even have this on the Martino website yet. Like, we literally launched it today, and it should be next week. It'll be on the be on the website, but it will be a lot more than it is here. But look at that volume already, right? Just from running that in and over directing it. So this is a professional tool that we created to make our lives easier in the salon, and now we're bringing it to you.
Her hair looks, her color looks prettier, her hair looks healthier. Right? It really does. It's so amazing because, again, a lot of these straightening irons, they're not making our hair look healthier and shinier. They're making our hair look fried. That's the problem. And this is just crazy.
Like, this is a miracle, literally, because normally, even in the salon, imagine if you wanted to, let me do that this way.
Yeah,
if I wanted,
your hair looks so much longer.
Look at that light reflecting on it. You see that light right there?
That's the same hair.
So imagine if she came into my salon. I would have to put a serum in it. I would have to round brush it with a round brush and a nozzle in my blow dryer, and then flat iron it. Not today, love, because she did this all by herself. And that is empowering. Good job, by the way.
No ifs, ands, or buts
and by the way, when did you first see this tool?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. So literally 2 days ago. So if she can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely. That's it. There's really no learning curve. It's like combing through your hair.
Correct. Yep.
Right?
And
like
even if
your
length is a perfect length to get volume with it.
I'm buying it.
Yeah, you can do a lot of volume with that tool on your hair.
I so need this.
But even short hair, if you're just tuning in, look, like, you know, I've got like 4 or 5 inches and my hair is very curly. I walk outside here in Florida and it curls right up. So let me get one that's on. It doesn't burn me, right? And I just roll it back.
Look at that.
And look at the profile.
Fantastic.
Straighten it right out.
You see there?
Isn't that amazing?
So a guy can use this.
Oh yeah. Guy, short hair, long hair.
Short hair, long hair, curly hair, kinky hair.
That looks good.
It does look good. Wavy hair. I'm telling you, this is the answer, and especially as we get into spring and summer, and I don't know about you, but when the humidity hits, my hair goes haywire.
So does mine.
Those of us who live in Florida, you move here, you give up on good hair days because they're just over forever. But at least when you have a tool like this, it helps to equal the playing field a little bit.
Well, you know what else this is really good for? Let's just say you're that girl. Look how I gave her volume in the front, just like that.
Right.
If you get your hair done, you go to the salon or you take the time once a week to blow out your hair, this can maintain your hair. Imagine if you walk out and it's frizzy, walk in the house, 2 minutes, it's done. The frizz is gone.
That's what I'm saying. You know, your hair looks so good when you walk out of the salon and then right away it gets goofed up and the humidity sets in and all of that. So you can redo yourself. I know that we have only a minute left to chat with all of you. Brand new product. Mario developed this. It's so smart. It's fun and easy to use. It's such a good investment for $99. It's so affordable. So do a flex pay, free shipping and handling. We'll get it home to you and try it out. I can't wait to get mine. I think that it's one that we all will have fun using because it really does make styling your hair so much easier.
I mean, it couldn't get easier than this.
Saves you time. I mean, these girls knock this out in a few minutes, which normally that is a big project with all of her curls.
She was 8 minutes. I brought her out with this crazy hair, and now 8 minutes later, she was awesome.
That's pretty exciting stuff. So let's bring our other girl back in one more time because I loved her before and after too.
Yeah, it's
We're
amazing.
going to show one more quick. We have 25 seconds left, but we have to show you before and after because that beautiful blonde hair that you see here, check out her before.
Look at that. That is craziness.
Oh my God.
Craziness.
That is wild. It looks
look at
so
this hair.
great.
What a difference.
Hi, I'm Alice Carone. Thank you for joining us for a fun night of fabulous products. And yes, ladies, tonight is the night you get to treat yourself to the ultimate fashion, jewelry, and more. So sit back and shop the looks that will help you turn heads.
Okay, so this is a product as we watch Lisa go to town, and I appreciate you being willing to do this for us live on the air. Lisa's a health and wellness expert, and she's been using Navage for the last number of years. It's been a game changer.
Absolutely, it has. This thing is so refreshing on your sinuses, and it's so fast, I'm done already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It literally takes seconds. And it's different than the neti pots out there. We're gonna get through all of this and tell you why it is so much better and why people prefer the Navage nasal care system. system. It is, first of all, this gentle powered suction. It's totally different than what you may have been using for the many, many years leading up to the invention of Navage. It really gets around the back of the nose, out the other side, and cleans you out comfortably. And you just saw it took place in seconds. This is something, in fact, if you've seen these, I've seen them recently in my drugstore. I just went through strep throat, and I know everybody who deals with different kinds of congestions, whether it's allergies or whether it's because of pollens or other things, or sinus congestion from being ill. This is something that sells in the drugstores all over the country for $110. Look at our price tonight. And today, $69.95, do it on a flex pay of $23.32. And this is definitely something worth a try. If you've ever been curious about what it can do for you, tonight is the night to try it, right, Lisa?
Absolutely. I've never seen this kind of bundle offered, and it's amazing, this value, because at the heart of the bundle is this fantastic Navage itself. And I tell you, the technology here, you're taking the neti pot and you are bringing it all into one handheld device that takes out all the guesswork. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to figure out how much saline, what to do. There's a fill line. Let me turn this around because I have it facing me. You know where to put the water in. You know where to press the button.
What type of water do we use? Regular tap water?
You know, the box will tell you. It varies from place to place, and so just pay attention to what it says on your box. You can always use bottled water. You can use water out of the fridge. I like the water a little warm, so I actually heat up the water to get a little body temperature.
Personal preference.
Yeah, exactly. And so it takes the water, and the heart of this little engine is going to flush out your sinuses, going in one side and out the other. And you know, Callie, everybody gets congested on different sides. And sometimes you might get congested on a different side yourself. And so this docking station turns around 360 degrees. So, you know, I've actually done it in the middle of flushing to change the direction midstream. But why would you want to flush your sinuses? I mean, that might be a question a lot of people are asking.
And there's, I'm sure, lots of questions. A couple of things I want to share with you before we get too much further into this. Your choice in the teal or the black, and you get the case for the first time ever. This is the first time ever doing this as a Today Special. Not to mention, we are loading you up with the salt pods. And we'll talk more about what's in the saline solution. Normally, you would just get 10. We're giving you an additional 18 salt pods. And we give you, of course, the cleaner. Most importantly, it comes with the batteries. They're pre-installed. It's basically pre-assembled. It's been really upgraded on so many levels. So take a list. It's a long list of what you'll receive, and this is only at HSN today. Exclusive to us, best price in the world. I just want to put that out there. So with that being said, one more bit of info, and that is the auto ship. You can do an additional shipment down the road. In 30 days, you can do another 90 pods, and then after that, it'll come every 90 days. You can speed that up, slow it down, depending on how often you use it, how many people are using it, and multiple users can enjoy Navage as their own home nasal care system. Correct, Lisa?
Well, you know, I like to think of it like a toothbrush. I have one, and I don't share my toothbrush, so I don't share my Navage so much either, but that's me. Everybody has their own, like you said, preferences. And what this is doing, and you can keep it clean because it does come with a nose cleaner. And so this is just a simple way to clean it. These come completely off the nose pillows, and they're a silicone grade, medical grade, comfortable, flared tip. That's what's going to give you that perfect seal, so that when you put it up to your nose, it's going to be comfortable and it's going to be watertight. I mean, have you ever tried a neti, Callie?
I have, and they are just so miserable and difficult, and you're contorting your body.
I would never do it on national television. That's right. Right, exactly. And you know, with this, they actually chose to make the bottom tank clear. It's taking all the dirt, the germs, the pollen, anything that's in the air. Your body, your nose is your body's air filter, and it is taking it from that top tank, putting the water through, you can see in this animation, through the sinuses, and everything comes out, goes in one side and comes out the other. So it's always clean. What does it feel like? Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, people have asked, is that uncomfortable? Is that strange? To me, it was immediately comfortable. I could feel that relief, and by the end of it, I could breathe deeply and evenly, and I didn't expect that. I was I tried the neti pot unsuccessfully. I had tried many different kinds of things to get relief from congestion.
You definitely
and that's
have
what
suffered
happens.
many years leading
Yes.
up to Navage. I know we talked prior to the show, and this changed your life.
It was a game changer.
Yeah.
And that's because it's simple and effective. And it is the kind of thing that I just do in the morning, brush my teeth, do my Navage, walk the dog.
How often do you do it then?
Well, I do it once a day, but I did take the Navage challenge when I first got this device, because that's what the makers suggested. Try it twice a day, every day for 2 weeks. It kind of resets your system, and that is what really made the difference. You know, I had been a person waking up and spending all this time with a box of tissues, and you know, I didn't enjoy that, and neither did my husband. And so I'm telling you, this is something that we both appreciate, and I have had the ability to take a clean breath without using anything other than completely natural stuff.
That's what I love so much. It's a
drug-free.
drug-free way of enjoying breathing clearly again. When was the last time you just felt comfortable doing that? This is definitely your night to try Navage. I know you've seen it elsewhere. It's been at HSN. Leading up to tonight, never has been a Today Special. We've sold thousands and thousands and thousands at a much higher price, mind you.
Yeah.
And the reviews pour in. I'd love, in fact, we're going to read some reviews and share some of those thoughts, but I'd love for you to take a listen to Dr. Levine, who's actually one of the developers of the product, correct? No, he works at a university.
Yeah, he is someone that is close with the developers.
That's right.
And because the developer developed this product in response to having these kinds of problems.
Okay.
Because when you have congestion, you'll try anything. And if the neti pot doesn't work, you start to get creative.
Yeah.
And, you know, necessity is the mother of invention.
You got it. In fact, here's a listen to Dr. Levine.
As an ear, nose, and throat physician, I've recommended it for years. Until recently, the only systems available have been neti pots and squeeze bottles. These push salt water through the nose. Navage is different. It pulls saline through the nose with powered suction, flushing out mucus, dust, and allergens. My patients love Navage.
That's fantastic. So if you're just tuning in, stay with us. This is definitely your night, because I know, I mean, millions of us suffer from sinus congestion for whatever the reason might be. Tonight is the night to try this system. I'm gonna have you go through how it works. What do we do when we get it home?
Right. Well, you know, as you pointed out, it comes to you right out of the box, ready to go. All you have to do is put in your water, place the salt pod into the top in the docking station, into the salt pod chamber, and it's just like a coffee pod. You put it in there, and then I'm gonna place it down so I can give it a nice, it's mixed, it's done. There's nothing more to think about.
What's in those salt pods?
It's just a saline mixture that is perfectly balanced to the amount of water that allows you to get a flush that's going to feel comfortable.
Got it.
Because if you've ever gotten that mixture wrong, you know what uncomfortable is.
It's so true. If you've ever done even just the gargle with the salt at too extreme of a level.
If it's too much or it's too pain, it's just horrible. And if it's too little, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. And our nails passages are pretty tender tissues. So
that's right.
Again, watch how quickly this works. It's a couple of seconds, and you can actually talk while you're doing it.
Yeah, like I said, I would do it with the neti. I place it up there. You don't have to jam it into your face, and then you just press the button, and that's it. And you are flushing out your sinuses. It feels amazing. It is...
the relief, I'm sure. And just to know that, you know,
it's already done.
Is it really? Wow. That was like 3-5 seconds.
I know.
So exciting for all of you to get this at this price. And again, I don't mean to harp on price, but the bottom line is this is something, I don't want you to go to the drugstores anymore and get all those drugs and the chemicals that are masking the problem. Something like Navage, as you can see with that gentle sucking action, is really gonna help clean out those nasal passages as naturally as it's known. And that's why earlier I was saying this is like taking, you know, old ancient philosophy or theory on how to be healthy in our sinuses and into a modern day world of technology and innovation. So it's really very effective. In fact, the reviews I mentioned that have been pouring in, I'd love to read a few with you. You can take a look on hsn.com. I think there's like almost 200 reviews and about there's 189 reviews, and 112 of them are perfectly rated 5-star customer pick reviews. One that I love, it says, better than a neti pot. This is a 5-star review. I'm shocked. I've been a neti pot user for years and never thought I'd recommend anything else, but Navage is so much better. The neti pot doesn't apply any suction, which is where Navage leaves it in the dust. I'm amazed at what comes out sometimes, which would never be possible with the neti pot. And they go on and on and on like that. So this is a new way to try something that's going to really make a difference to you to breathe freely.
Because when you can breathe freely, it's not just affecting the time that you're awake. Even when you're asleep, you're breathing. And it can really impact you, as people know who have trouble when they're trying to sleep and they wake up repeatedly throughout the night because they have to roll over because they can't breathe. I was certainly one of those people as well. And this allows that to this is not just, this is going to relieve you for 4 hours or 2 hours or whatever. Keeping this on a regular cycle enables a deeper, clean, fresh breath ongoing. And that's where I was so surprised. And your nose is your body's air filter.
Yes.
Anything you come in contact with.
Yep.
You know, right now, the weather, is it hot? Is it cold? We don't know what it's going to do. And then pollen season is right around the corner. And this is the time.
Yeah. It's been making me nuts.
Well, that's for sure. If you're in Florida, you're seeing it all over your cars.
And if you're
anywhere.
up north, it's coming. So
that's right.
Whether it's for that or whether it's just naturally, some people, I mean, the guy I'm seeing, he is just naturally congested. It's just, I don't know if it's genetic.
It happens. It's just a thing.
Bad for him. He wakes up every day just like so uncomfortable and you can't breathe, and you know that nasty sound that comes along with trying to clear that out.
That's right. And I'm telling you, the way that this works, the Revolution is the little machine, the engine that's at the heart of it right here in the center, which is what enables the water to go from the top tank into the bottom tank. And it's taking from here this clean saline water. It's getting everything out of your nose, the funk, the gunk, the germs, the pollen, the dust, the mites, and it's bringing it into the bottom tank, and it's sealed in that bottom tank. You take it out, you clean it off with warm water. Occasionally I'll use a little bit of soapy water, but it's a very tidy system, and you can take it with you.
It's not messy. It's just really beautifully made. I have to remind everybody about this auto ship opportunity. First of all, the system you're getting today at this incredibly awesome price, you just choose the teal or the black case, and this is a bonus as well. Normally the case is not included. You get the caddy. That's the stand that you see the Navage sitting on. So many people are used to just the neti pot being the only option out there. Navage is the new way of experiencing something so pleasurable. Normally you would just get 10 salt pods. We are including another 18. So you're getting 28 salt pods to get started. Down the road, you can get for only $39.95 another 90 pods. And then 90 days after that, another 90 pods, so that you can keep them coming. You'll always have them at your disposal. Same item number, whether you do the single ship or the auto ship. So most people do the auto ship because of the convenience of having something always there. There's nothing worse than running out and going, of course you can always come and get them here on hsn.com, but just get them tonight. So the item is 75120. There's an opera singer that I know has a personal story and experience.
Yes, it's amazing. Do we have video of that?
I think we do.
To sing, you have to have a clear, deep ability to breathe. So if that's troubling you, that's affecting your bottom line.
Absolutely.
So I was fascinated to hear what he had to say.
Yeah, me too. Let's take a listen together.
Nasal irrigation is something that we've used for many years as singers. The great thing about the Navage is it goes in, gets what it has to get, and then it pulls it right back out. I think lay people will find this to be such a benefit for them simply because they will get relief from these allergens, and I think it will be a revelation.
I like the way you said it gets what it needs to get and then it pushes it out the other side.
That's right. That's right. And well, if you've had the problem and you felt that need for relief and you've wondered, how can I solve this problem because I've tried what's out there and I'm not happy. The great thing about this, again, because it's drug-free, if you're just joining us, all you're doing is you're taking this salt pod, you're going to pop it into the top of this machine, just like a coffee pod, and then it's mixed. Okay. And that happens instantly. And then I already have this set up, but you know, one time I went kayaking with my husband, and like in the middle of the day, the pollen was so thick that I started to feel that like congested, and I went home and I immediately did the lavage, and it made an immediate difference. Oh, wow. And it's just an amazing thing to experience relief that is something you could do as often as you need it. It's something you could do whenever you want to have that clean nose feeling.
And that cycle's already done.
It's
I heard
already
it just
done.
end. It's just literally like less than 10 seconds. Our price is also $40 less than anywhere else you're going to find the Navage system. Yes, it's readily available. It is highly sought after. People who try it spread this by word of mouth like wildfire, because it really is a whole new way of experiencing relief from sinus congestion. Again, whether it's genetic, whether it's from, allergies, or it's, the dust, whatever bothers you and makes you feel uncomfortable, try Navage and do it here tonight. You've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. I'm sure you've been curious as to why do people love that and what is that all about? Take advantage of this opportunity. This is a one-day deal, a $40 savings. You can pay as little as, what is that flex pay? I think it's $23. $23.32. Don't go spend the $110 and get only 10 pods. Spend $40 less and get 18 pods, a carrying case. You can choose the color if you want a his and a hers. This is their chance to do it, a black case and a teal case. All available to you under the same item number, and of course it comes with the cleaner as well. I mean, there's nothing else you need. It even comes with the batteries that are pre-installed.
And once you get used to doing this, you're going to want to travel with it, because what's worse than an airplane situation for breathing in terrible things? I mean, you can't take your nose off and clean it, but you wouldn't dream of not cleaning out your car's oil filter or your home heating and air conditioning filters. You replace those. And this cleans your nose thoroughly. It's not a surface solution. It is sending the water through one side, and again, you can switch it around. So maybe your left side is congested more than your right side, and you can figure out what is going to thoroughly send the water through so that everything goes into that bottom tank, and that's what makes this change your breathing. And that's an experience that's part of your day every day.
Absolutely.
You're eating, you're talking, you're sleeping.
How many involuntary breaths do we take every day? Make them comfortable. Don't struggle through life. This is the least of your, should be the least of your concerns. And I know it's not the most pleasant thing to discuss, but you know what? It's real. Everybody knows somebody in their family or in their life that struggles with just breathing. It's a gift that we have been given, so I want it to be comfortable for you. As you're placing your orders, again, 75120, let's welcome Tammy on the lines from California, who already owns it. And we'd love to hear what you think about it, Tammy. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Good evening.
Hello, hello. Tell us your experience.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got this back in October when I saw it on television, and I was watching and I thought, I have nothing to lose, I have everything to gain.
There you go.
I did the flex pay.
Yep.
And let me tell you, this thing saved my life.
Wow.
I was doing everything from A to Z.
Wow.
I'm not going to mention any names, just everything from A to Z. And, saw an allergist and everything. This is the only item that saved me.
Wow.
And I thank you for it. I ordered another one tonight for my son and daughter-in-law. It's a lifesaver.
Tammy, I've literally got tingles thinking about what it's done for you.
I'm probably going to order another one just to have in my RV when we go camping.
Oh, Tammy, that is a great idea. I made the mistake of going on a trip without mine, and I won't do that again. And that's why I'm really excited that they bundled this travel case with this kit, because everything, there's a place in there where you can store your salt pods. There's plenty of room to put your nose cleaner, as well as the, see, this will hold it in place. And the salt pods, if you want to put in extra batteries, anything that you want to store in there.
Tammy, I love that you called to share that with us, and I'm so glad you got it and you're living a better life now.
Don't think twice.
Thank you. I agree so much.
That's exactly how I feel.
Think about what you spend on those sprays and the squirts and the pills and the tablets and the caplets and all the things that probably don't even digest in your system, quite honestly.
Well,
and they're all drugs.
There's nothing that isn't completely natural, and I sure wouldn't do this 4 times with anything out there that wasn't natural.
With us live on television. Good point. We're going to have you go through one more cycle.
Yeah,
I know
and
this
it's probably going to be even faster.
Really?
I mean, it's kind of funny. Well, you know, it's clean in there. I put in my salt pod, and it's mixed. You can see it actually mixed there on the camera, and then it's, disappears. I've already put water in here. I've got the docking station set. Wait, I've switched it around. There we go. I like to have it on the side that's going to be nice and open the most. And you know what? That has actually changed. And then, I'm talking. I'm in the middle of getting ready, and it's just the most natural thing. It's like, we like to say that nasal care will be to the 21st century what oral care was to the 20th, because people didn't used to brush their teeth every day.
I know, and like you said, we have to change our oil in our cars, and we have to change the filters, and we do that in our homes, and it just makes sense to clean out the nasal passages, and the fact that this is drug-free is what gets me most excited. I love that it's comfortable to use. You heard Tammy call from California, who said it changed her life. She tried everything from A to Z, and this is the only thing that's given her complete comfort and freedom of, just breathing like we are, that's our God-given gift and right. So I want it to be comfortable.